Here we go.
Right, let's see
Tom
what happens
Trutnau
here.
versus Mike Snowden. So Tom Trutnau.
Ooh, some
is in
nasty
all-white.
knees. Nasty
Immediately
knees going
goes for
on.
knees to the
right
body.
for the clinch. Elbows and knees.
Mike
he's
Snowden
landing,
trying to find
landing
the
at
answer to
will.
the clinch.
Landing those powerful knees at will.
Attempts the elbow, follows with the left kick. Very aggressive. He's trying to get in the head of Mike Snowden right away, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's taking control of this fight right away. Just
having a hard time
throwing him around by the head. Grabbing onto the head and kneeing and throwing. Oh, boy.
More
those
knees
are powerful
comes from
knees.
Trutnau.
He's throwing a lot into those knees. Looks like Mike is taking
trying for the body
brunt of
shots,
it.
but not having much effect. Tom is just happy to knee away at the body.
He is getting
And Mike is having a lot of trouble getting out of that tie clinch.
Obviously.
And blood coming from
blood coming from the side of his eye from one of those elbows.
Ah.
He's landing those knees, and then his drop.
Major.
Mike is dropping his hands to avoid those knees and taking elbows. So, another elbow, another right elbow by Tom Trutnau.
Wow.
He's definitely
just devastating. And Snowden attempts an elbow of his own.
Yep. Oh, and
now
hard,
he's
hard
got Tom
punch.
in the corner. He's not going down without a fight.
He's got another knee and another knee. Looks like Mike is getting blood into his eye.
It's going to eventually affect his vision.
It is affecting his vision already. He's swinging wildly.
10-second warning.
And a
foot jab.
Mike's trying to rely on his
anything he can
trying
just
to
to
rely
survive.
on his punches. He's bleeding badly from his left eye. And if I was Tom's corner, I would tell him to work more on those elbows in the clinch.
Right
Keep throwing those elbows. They're working for him.
More kicks. Start to fake on that side. The doctor is checking out Mike Snowden right now, making sure that it's safe for him to continue and the blood's not going to affect his vision.
Right.
The main thing they're concerned about at this point is damage to his eye, and then
going
also
directly into his eye.
They definitely don't want his eyeball to be damaged, and they want to make sure that the blood is not coming into his eye in a position that makes him in a position where he can get hurt really bad.
We've seen some really good ring doctors coming around the last few years, and they're starting to understand, the Thai style of things. You can bleed, you bleed all you want, just as long as it's not getting into the eye.
So
it's
he
okay.
looks to be all tidied up now for round number 2, and I think we're going to see more of the same thing coming from Mr. Trutnau now. Right away with the right kick to the thigh, and more shots. And Mike not backing down though. Mike coming forward. And landing a hard right hand to Mr. Trutnau.
Another hard right hand.
Just giving it everything he's got.
Here we go. He's right back
Tom
into that
decides,
clinch.
I don't like that. I'm going to the clinch.
He's swinging wildly.
Mike is controlling the range.
Yes, he is, and with that teep, he's showing it again.
Range to keep striking, and now moving forward.
And you can see him shake his head. You can see him shake his head when he can't land what he wants.
He's not too fazed by the punches of
No, he's not.
Or at least he's not showing it.
And again, now he has not been taught how to get out of that tie clinch.
He's having a hard time with the clinch there.
He's getting kneed a lot.
And neither fighter really showing too much signs of fatigue at this point.
Oh, hard leg kick by Tom. Mike is starting to show some. He's getting frustrated. He's getting frustrated.
He's not happy about the abuse he's taken at the hands of Tom.
Every time he wants to move forward, he's getting teeped. He can't get off when he wants.
He can't get close enough to land. He wants his right hand. You see? He keeps
now he's taking kicks when he punches.
But as soon as he attempts, Tom is right there in his face.
Tom's starting to show he's a little bit tired right now.
Legs are a little wobbly,
but it looks like another round for Tom Trutnau.
Easily.
And now there's a sense of urgency on
Yes.
Mike's corner. What would you do if you were Mike to win this fight? What would you do?
He
What would you have him do?
absolutely is going to have to get a knockout.
So how do you think he would do that? Do you think he would fake a punch and throw an overhand, or I mean, because it seems like
he has really not generated too much of an effective offense. He landed one right hand and maybe a good jab. So he's got to hit the chin. He's got to look for it. He's got to wade into the pocket. He's got to defend that foot jab. And if he can do that and hit Mr. Trutnau on the button,
yep. Maybe
has a chance.
maybe catch that tee and
it's a
pick it
small
up
chance
and try and
at this
throw
point.
an overhand right or something.
I really don't picture him being able to
But we've seen
solve
fights.
the
We
Rubik's
have
Cube
seen it
is
though.
Thomas
We have
Trutnau.
seen this happen. We've seen people get knocked
Can
out
always
out of the
happen.
blue. Out of the blue.
Always
a puncher's chance,
always
right?
a puncher's chance. But I don't really believe in chance. I believe in hard work. So if
Yep. We'll see who's
Mike
worked
Snowden has
who's
done
worked
his
the
work.
hardest. And again, if you leave your
He's gonna
feet
get it.
off the mat, you're going to get them kicked out from underneath you, and that's what you just saw.
and Tom really effectively using his kicks
Again,
into the clinch,
back into the clinch and punishing him with knees and elbow and another elbow across the eye.
back to his elbows.
And a
Nice
body
left
kick.
kick to the body.
And a leg
And
kick
a
from
right kick
Trutnau.
that
And a
spins.
teep. And a kick. Every time that Mike is trying to get off, Tom is kicking him. Every time he tries to punch, he kicks. Unable to land the shots that he wants. And now back into the clinch again.
Into the clinch and avoids being bullied into the corner, but gets stuck on the ropes.
He's getting kneed.
Pushes Snowden out.
I see that Snowden's getting pushed around the ring by Tom.
Tom's corner is yelling for him to push it. They know that if he goes a bit harder, he could probably win by knockout. Tangled up in the ropes.
And they're back at it.
Snowden still coming forward. He's still able to.
Still working hard. Even after all the punishment he's taken and not being able to do what he wants, he still shows the heart that he wants to fight. And a knee by Tom. And another knee by Tom.
And
another knee and another knee.
they are both really
Both
showing a lot of
getting-
hard determination here at this point.
Yes, they're both very
This is
tired.
the
They
longest
still
6 minutes
moving.
of their life, probably.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Just throwing blows. The crowd is on their feet.
Tom is starting to
Excited.
take some punches on a knee. Good fight. Very good fight by both guys. They worked hard. But I think that that was 3 rounds, Tom, and none for Mike. But
Yeah, Mike showed a lot of courage and a lot of heart in that fight, though. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, but you're never really a failure
no.
in this sport. You know, as long as you give it your all, and you know that you left it in the ring. And I think that Mike can go home and say that, even though that he probably lost this fight, he left it in the ring. Didn't hold back.
But he learned a lot. If his corner does the right thing, they bring him back to the gym and he'll teach him about the tie clinch and teach him how to get out of head control and teach him what he needs to know next time he fights.
Absolutely. So we're gonna have about 6 more fights left.
Looks like we're gonna have 5 left. 5 fights left after this.
All right.
You're right, 6. You're right, 6.
Ladies and
Talk about
gentlemen,
number 20.
all 3 judges agree and have scored this bout 30-27. Your bout 19 winner by way of unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner.
All right.
Tom
Your winner, Tom Trutnau
Just
from
the way we
McCune's
thought.
Martial Arts in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Awesome display of Muay Thai technique by Tom Trutnau. And a lot of hard